can't wait to see how Baby Bot makes a box into a playhouse.
Yeah, and it would have been fun to all work on it together.
Oh boy, Sissy sure has a lot to learn about sharing. Wow!
Hello, everyone. Hello, Barney.
That's a beautiful flower.
With lots of prickly things on its leaves.
What kind of flower is it?
This is a cactus flower. I brought it to you from the Painted Desert in Arizona.
Thanks, Stella.
Oh, thanks for sharing your flower with us, Stella.
You are very welcome. I was working in my garden, and I thought I heard someone mention sharing. And, well, that reminded me of a story. Would you like to hear it?
Oh, please.
Well, I'm going to need a little help from all of you to tell it, though. Here you go, Robert.
Thanks.
And you will need these.
Stella?
And
Thank
here you go.
Thanks, Stella.
Here you go. Now, once upon a time, there was a young traveler. He had been traveling for 3 days, and he was very hungry and very tired.
I wish I had something good to eat and a nice warm place to sleep.
Just down the road, he saw a village. But the people in this village did not like to share.
Look, there's a young traveler heading our way.
And you know, travelers, they're always hungry. But our harvest was poor, and we barely have enough for us.
When the young traveler met the villagers, he asked very politely,
Could you please share some food with the hungry traveler?
I'm sorry, but we don't even have enough for ourselves.
All right. Thank you anyway.
Well, the young traveler was so hungry and so tired that he sat down to try to think of something to do. He noticed a large, smooth stone, and that gave him an idea.
Since you have no food to share, I will make a special soup. Stone soup. Stone soup Actually, stone soup is quite good. But first, we need a big pot of water and some fire to heat it.
So one of the villagers found a very big pot filled with water and placed it on the hot fire. And as the water began to boil, the young traveler wiped the stone clean and dropped it into the pot.
Ah, this does taste good. But it needs something more.
Well, I was going to eat these later, but I'll share some carrots with you.
Thank you. This does taste better, but it needs something more. Let's see. Maybe I have a potato I can share with you. Thank you. This tastes very delicious, but it still needs something more.
Well, maybe I have a few beans I can share with you.
Thank you. Now the soup should be fit for a king.
Now the young traveler stirred the soup, tasted it, and stirred it some more. Finally, the soup was ready.
Now I have soup to share with everyone.
So the villagers set a great table, and they sat down to eat together. The villagers had never tasted such wonderful soup.
Imagine such delicious soup made from a stone.
We thank you for sharing your delicious stone soup with us.
You're welcome. And to thank you for sharing your food with me, I'll leave you this stone. Just remember that together we made a delicious soup for everyone to enjoy.
We will never go hungry now that we know how to make soup from a stone. Delicious.
The end.
Well, thank you for sharing your story with us, Stella.